Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the EU parliamentary election jolt has everyone's attention now. But first in the US, in the 4 months December to March, consumer inflation expectations held steady at 3%. Then in April, they rose to 3.3%. And this latest New York Fed survey shows them easing somewhat to 3.2%. So it's a mixed picture where these expectations are holding higher than where they need to be. Wall Street is in a bit of a lull at present as they await the combination of the May CPI result and the US Fed monetary policy meeting decisions. In Canada, consumer sentiment is beginning to improve, especially after their central bank made a cut to its official interest rate last week. In Europe, like many others, markets are recoiling at the EU parliamentary election results, and even more so, surprised by the French reaction of calling a snap national election. But to understand both, you need to know that the EU parliamentary election featured low turnouts, some very low, that allowed motivated extreme parties to make some spectacular headline gains. But it wasn't all one-way traffic. And Macron is gambling that a normal turnout in national elections will overwhelm the right-wing votes with more normal voting patterns, as voters who sat out the EU version are shocked into returning. We'll see. In Australia, major supermarket Coles has imposed limits of how many eggs customers can buy after hundreds of thousands of chickens have been destroyed after bird flu was found in 5 large poultry farms. Prices are likely to reflect these shortages, although the normal don't panic notices have been issued. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.47% and up 4 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today back up $20 at $2,313 an ounce. And oil prices have risen $2.50 at just on $77.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just over $81.50 a barrel. So they're back to week ago levels. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at just on 61.2 US cents and up less than a quarter cent from this time yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're a little change to 92.7 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're a quarter cent firmer as well at 56.9 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 70.8 and up 20 basis points from yesterday. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.